Hi everyone. So I hope you enjoyed that little roll of clips there. And basically this is going to be my next series on YouTube. And I think I'm just going to call it the Saloon Build series. So basically what I'm doing is building a little bar at the lake in the shape of an old Western saloon. So I won't ramble on too much about it. I'll do that later. But right now I'm gonna go in and just kind of sketch out a basic idea of what it's gonna be and show it to my parents and make sure that they like it. All right, so I got my graph paper here. And what I'm gonna do is just kind of do a rough drawing. So I'm just gonna use these squares as being 6 inches. I think that's the easiest. So we'll go 10 feet across the front. It'll be 8 by 10, which unfortunately is as big as you can build at the lake without getting a permit and making it all complicated, getting inspectors involved and everything.
Want to go to the city?
I'm making a video.
Oh, sorry.
And I think I'll just put a dotted line here for now, just to indicate the wall height. And then if it's going to be a 12-12 pitch, where's my center point here? This line is my center. Should have done a dotted line there too, but whatever. That'll be the roof line. And then probably go a foot above there. So these walls will extend for now, about 2 feet less.
City?
I'm just kind of thinking as I'm doing this here. I think that kind of looks about the right proportions. I'll just kind of erase these lines. Okay, so this is my center point. And say the rough opening of the doors 3 feet. Well, probably wouldn't need to be that much. Let's just say it's 3 feet. Maybe make it 30 inches. 3 feet's kind of too big, I think. And if the windows are roughly a foot off the ground, puts it right about there. Say roughly 6 feet high for the windows. So that'll put the top of the window 7 feet off the ground. Could even go 6'6" on the windows. I think that might work better. That line doesn't really need to be all the way through. That'll be the door opening, and then I want to make transoms on the windows. So say those are a foot, and have those be stained glass, I think, and a transom above the door. And then I think I'll do like the classic saloon doors on here, if I can draw. Can't really draw the stained glass all that well. Maybe if I have a sharper pencil. Something like that would just kind of be the general idea for the stained glass. That would be leaded stained glass, obviously. I haven't done that in a while, so I'd kind of like to practice again. So, what now? So yeah, saloon doors, and then these windows, I don't know if I'd have them just solid glass or potentially put muntins in there. I think the muntins would be better, then I wouldn't have to get such massive pieces of glass. How many squares do I have here? 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. How could I divide that up evenly? Just go halfway here, I guess. Leaves 3.5 in each one, okay. Okay, something like that is kind of the rough idea. And then these pieces would be thicker, obviously, because they're the transoms. Okay. Sorry, I'm just kind of thinking about this as I go here. And then say we just have what do I want? A 1 foot header piece, probably. It'll go across like that. And then I could have writing here even. Just have like a 1 by 12 or something go across, and then the casing be okay. I'm starting to get a picture of what this could look like here. And then on the top, I would probably want to do similar frieze boards that would extend the length. And then I could put a little cap, say, that would extend, I don't know, 6 inches out. Just a 1 by that I'd cap in metal or something. Do a galvanized steel cap. And then I could even put little corbels or dintel blocks or whatever on there. Okay, I'm liking the look of this. And then this would all just be cased. And then I could maybe do tongue and groove siding underneath the windows, just like vertical tongue and groove maybe, if there'd be enough room to do that. And then up here, I think probably in about this height, I'd want to have little roughed in lights, like gooseneck lights that would come down to illuminate the painting that's going to be on the front of this building. I think I'll write Tischler Saloon, or maybe just Saloon, depending on what I can fit on there in terms of sizing. But okay, I'll just pause the video here and kind of think about this, see what I can come up with for writing. But this is basically the idea here. I'd probably put another piece like that, and then I don't know, maybe some sort of advertising writing, have like little stars or whatever, you know, maybe beer, wine, whiskey or something like that along the front. Just, I don't know, it's all just kind of a thought process right now, but I'll think more about this, see what I can come up with for writing, and I'll be back. All right, so this is kind of what I came up with. Just a rough idea of what it would look like. I think this will be just Dutch lap siding, and then this will all be plank lumber down here, just casing for probably just a 1x12 up for there. And yeah, again, this is just a rough sketch. I don't really know how much of this will actually turn out exactly like this, but we'll see. So now I'm gonna head out to the farm with my dad, where he grew up, my grandparents' farm, and we're gonna check out some of the bins that I can use for demolition here. Basically the idea, which I'll explain more later in the video, is to use all recycled lumber. So I'm gonna just dismantle some of the, or one or more of these old bins, I'm not really sure. We'll see, and get all the lumber from there. These all have really nice fir lumber in them. So we'll head out to the farm and check those out. So this is one of the bins that's a good candidate for dismantling. There's some other ones over here as well. The siding is pretty rough on this one, but all the like framing lumber inside is pretty good. And also what I like about this one is it's got a pretty nice floor, kind of a rustic floor, so maybe that could just be used as finished floor inside. And then this one here is in a little better shape. Not that it really matters, the inside is all the same, but really nice lumber in here, nice shiplap and everything. The walls are taller on this one, which I like. So, because I kind of want to do an 8-foot ceiling. I don't quite know yet. I don't really have a very detailed plan, but kind of figure it out as we go. And then, yeah, this one's just plywood on the outside. It's got shiplap underneath, but I want like old Dutch lap siding, which is the reason I'm looking at this one too, is because it has really nice siding on it. And then over here, there's some shiplap. The stuff on top is pretty ugly, but there's some nicer stuff underneath. Only problem with this building is it's a little too small and the walls are really short. So I wouldn't exactly get the lumber, framing lumber I'd need out of here. But I could just peel the siding off. So we'll see which one we can make a decision on here. So this is the bin I ended up choosing to disassemble, and that one over there is the one I'm going to get the siding off of. So basically what the idea with this project is to use as much recycled material as possible to keep the cost down and, you know, help, you know, lessen the impact on the forests and everything like that. So I think with using recycled lumber, it's kind of the responsible choice in this day and age. And to be honest, the lumber in this building is way better than what they sell at the stores. So using recycled framing lumber, I'm guessing, will save me approximately $2,000 to $3,000 because the price of lumber keeps going up. And with everything going on nowadays, it might be hard to source materials. So doing it this way, I can get exactly what I need when I need it, and I won't have to worry about interrupted supply chains or anything. So, kind of the idea with this series of videos is I want to try and build this pretty much on YouTube revenue, or using as much YouTube revenue as I can possibly do it on. So I ask that you share these videos with your friends, you know, just get it out there, get my views up, so we can do this, because it's basically up to you guys how fancy I can build it, like how much effort I can. There's somebody driving crazy down the road there. I can hear the music from here. Anyways, it'll be up to you guys how much, like how in depth I can go with this. And it's kind of unfortunate right now, because due to the economic situation, YouTube revenue is way down. I'm only making like a couple bucks a video, so it's pretty bad. But hopefully, if we can get the viewership up, we can do something really cool with this. So, welcome to the Saloon Build. This is going to be a really fun series. And yeah, I'm glad to have you guys along with me. And stay tuned. These will be weekly uploads, I think, or just whenever I feel like it. So yeah, definitely follow along. This is going to be a really fun series. I'm really looking forward to it. I never got to film my bunkhouse build, so this is kind of the next best thing. So maybe even better, because it'll be more original. But anyways, thank you for watching. Stay tuned for following episodes, and stay healthy, everyone.